Can you sum it up for us? A penalty shootout as sometimes goes in a goalkeeper's favour, but when it gets to that stage, what's going through your mind?
Yeah, well, listen, I think in the last 5 minutes there, the game kind of looked like it was gonna go to penalties. We didn't really create much chances, so I thought there might be a chance. And then, yeah, once it went there, then I was just trying to focus on helping the lads and trying to save a few.
You don't really know what any of the penalty takers are going to do either, do you? It's not like you can really research what a League One side are likely to do.
I mean, we had, of course, we had footage with John and Jack and Tafa that go through, the footage of penalties with me. But like you say, on the day as well, I think they can change their mind or they can do anything. So yeah, no, thankfully tonight it worked out. So
3, is that your record in any game of football?
Yeah, 3 at the moment. So hopefully 4 another time. But at the moment it's 3. Yeah.
Third one your favourite?
Yeah, well, I think that was the best one, probably a full stretch. So yeah, that's probably the best.
This competition is one that means a lot to the club, isn't it? It's one that will mean a lot to you as well for the moments that it's produced. Did that make this game massive for you tonight? Yeah,
like I've always said, I think this cup has given me a lot of opportunities. So every time I play, I want to get through to the next round to give me another opportunity to play. So, and especially for the young lads as well. I think you saw tonight a lot of young players getting their chance. So the more games we can win in this competition, the further we can get, the more game time for the younger players as well. So that's always a plus.
And looking from the outside in, it must be a frustrating time a lot of the time as a backup goalkeeper. Admittedly, you are behind the best in the world, we think. But how do you approach day to day and week to week in that position?
Yeah, no, I approach every day like I'm going to play, so I have to be ready to play. Anything can happen at any time. So, no, I love training with the goalie group every day. It's a really good group to work with, so I enjoy going in every day and trying to work hard. But yeah, at the same time as well, it is difficult not getting the games. But like I say, the more we can do well in cup competitions like this, the more game time hopefully I can get.
It changes quick though, doesn't it, from a team perspective, to go on that winning run after the time we've had over the last couple of weeks. It feels different, doesn't it? It feels like we are back on the road again.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's important that we can, put a few wins together now to get our confidence up. I think consistency is the most important thing for us. So, like you say, now we've had a few wins in a row. So hopefully we can, use these wins to build on and hopefully get another one on Saturday before the break.
Well, it was dramatic tonight. Well done.
Thank you, mate.
Boss, congratulations. It's the worst way to lose a game of football, but it's the best way to win.
That's true. But I like the game a lot. So I think the most difficult thing in life is if you put a bunch of players together and let them play a difficult game against a deep defending side, which never played together before. So we knew that. But I liked a lot about the game. So many things, especially like everybody was involved. Everybody wants to play, and it's difficult to play around. And of course, we didn't have the options really up front in the box and stuff like this. So we had to play maybe a little bit too often around, but found our moments. And then when we lost the ball, the first counter-pressing situation I loved the most, when 4 players are like piranhas, I don't know, really going for it. And that's what you have to, that's how it all starts, that you really buy into our idea. It made so much sense since Barry with the U21s really is playing since 2 years now, like we do, similar training sessions and these kind of things. Pep and Vito are working really close together with Barry there, and you can see that. And then great kids coming up, top performances. I liked it. And then in the end, Kelleher is saving us and in an outstanding manner. And yeah, great.
How do you sum the goalkeeper up? I mean, you've got the best goalkeeper in the world. The backup's not too far behind.
I said before, we have the best number 2 in the world as well. He had now a little bit problems with injuries, so the season is not his season yet. That's clear because of an injury early, which he came with. But when he's fit, he's outstanding and he's calm. He's good on the ball, and you said it, the last penalty was one of the best penalty saves you ever saw. I saw it only once, but maybe when I see it back, I think the same. So all 3 actually I thought were brilliant. And yeah, it's what you need in a game like this when you're not able to score a lot. Make sure you don't concede. And yeah, trust in your penalty abilities.
And in terms of the competition, it's something you have a deep emotional bond with now, and everybody contributed last year. Yeah. You have to go and defend it again now this season.
No, defend. We will see. So I think the next round is in a crazy moment, so like 3 days after the World Cup or something like that. So we will see who we draw, of course, and I don't know any other results or these kind of things. But of course we give it a try, and we give these boys a chance, and if we go through like this, great. We cannot risk or whatever. This is a competition where we really, that's what we all like about it, that we can really involve these boys. Stefan, Bobby, what they play, Mel, how they showed up, Leighton up front, most difficult job in the world between these tall guys. I thought he did really well. Calvin first time really from the start, and then when Ben came on, that looked really good. So yes, there's a lot to come, and we're excited about it.
Happy man, well done tonight.
Thank you very much.
It was a longer night maybe than it needed to be, but in the end it was the right result.
No, absolutely. So we obviously were in charge of the game the whole time. Yes, Derby had their moments, clear. It's really difficult. But the most difficult thing for a football player is to play in a team which never played before together, and then against a deep defending side. And I thought the boys did for that really extremely well. I liked a lot of stuff about the game, and so many things. You let then the kids, we give them, of course, some instructions, but they have to show naturally what they do, and I liked it a lot. All of them really showed up, and in the end, if you cannot score, you need a clean sheet, and when it goes to penalty shoot, you need an exceptional goalie, and thank God we had that.
Yeah, this is his competition at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah, that's more because he's not playing in the others. He's an outstanding goalie. Yeah? So was a bit unlucky, and he started the pre-season with an injury. Actually, was out for a long time. But when he's fit, he's really special.
First of all, congratulations on your debut. It's something you've waited for such a long time. You've had so much bad luck along the way. How did it feel? Can you put it into words?
I think it's the first time in my life I've ever been speechless. When I walked out, my whole body went stiff. I just knew that my mum and dad would be in the crowd, absolutely buzzing, and that was for them, for the sacrifice they've done for me throughout the years of trying to get here.
And I suppose implicit in that is that they've been there to support you through the injuries, and this probably should have come a lot earlier, but for those injuries that you've had.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously I had my ACL, so a couple of lads got their debuts when I was injured, but the time coming, I took it.
Does that make you stronger as a professional footballer then, that so much of the adversity comes with the struggle to get there in the first place?
Yeah, definitely, yeah. So it was a tough role for me, and then obviously to come back, and I think I've done well this season, and then to get an opportunity like that was priceless.
Tell us about when you were told then, because you probably have had a sniff in the lead up to it that you might be involved in the squad, but to start in that number 9 position, when did you find out, and how did you find out?
Yesterday we had a meeting about the team, the shape, and he just went through like what shape we were going to play, and then he named the team, and I was in it, and again my body was literally, it went weird. I didn't know what to do, and then I went home and told my mum and dad, and it's the best feeling I've had.
You dream about scoring a goal at the Kop end, I'm sure. How did you feel it went overall as a performance?
Yeah, obviously that was my dream to score, and I probably should have took my chance, but hopefully another chance comes and I score next time. But yeah, I thought I'd done pretty well with what I got.
This is the stuff that you normally put away in academy games, isn't it? Week in, week out. You're not going to overthink that, are you?
Yeah, probably, yeah. That's the one I wanted to put away out of them all, yeah.
It's a massive competition, this, though, for you, isn't it? To be given opportunities like, a couple of debuts again tonight, you included in that. This means a lot, doesn't it, that you get opportunities, hopefully, in this competition next time around? Yeah,
definitely. I think throughout the staff, they've put faith in the young lads, as you can see, the lads coming on, us starting, and the lads on the bench. I think it gives us all determination to the next round to try and be involved again, and hopefully we get another chance.
We always talk about strikers, don't we? Certainly players in the final third anyway. A goalkeeper becomes the hero tonight as well. Some words about Queeve in terms of what he's achieved for this club already?
I don't have any words for him. He's absolutely unbelievable, and I think he's unbelievable with the young lads as well. Like when we were coming up, he always helps us. He's always supporting us, and today he topped off a good performance and 3 brilliant saves.
A great example for professionalism when those opportunities aren't coming regularly as well to play in the first team.
Yeah, definitely.
In terms of the fact that he has to wait patiently to play in games, and you can learn stuff from that as well, can't you?
Oh yeah, definitely. I think he's a good example for us. He doesn't play week in, week out, but every time he's played, he's definitely took his opportunity, and I think he's done so much for the club, like cup games. He's been really, really good, yeah.
And you've been working behind the scenes, big Darwin Núñez, who come on for you today. You've been working closely with him behind the scenes in shooting practices and that kind of thing. How much has that brought your game on now?
Yeah, definitely, to learn off both Darwin and Bobby. I think it's something I've always wanted to do, and I'm getting the opportunities to do it, so it's brilliant for me. I watch them week in, week out when they're playing here, so to be alongside them is unbelievable.
A couple more in terms of the training camp that's coming up. Is that a big aim for you to maybe be involved in that and go away with the players and train alongside them again?
Yeah, hopefully I get another chance. I've just got to keep proving with the 23s, and when I get me an opportunity with first team, I've just got to keep proving it, and hopefully another chance comes, and I go away with them.
And just finally, for the commitment and the sacrifices that you've made to get to this point, from a young boy going in at the pre-academy to this, making the debut, playing up front for Liverpool, it's a dream.
I've dreamed of this since I knew what Liverpool was. I come week in, week out and watch them every day, and to step foot on the pitch at Anfield was, again, I don't have a word to describe it really, but I'm hopefully made my family proud, and yeah, it was a great moment for me.
You definitely will have done. Congratulations.